Hello, it is your friend Gamer Pyrule, and today I will be making part 2 of my videos, How to Beat Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I am an expert at this game. And you can see on my poster board, there is a lot of white space. So every time that I make a video, I am going to write down what I beat. So in my last video, I beat the boss, Goma. There we go. It's kind of hard to see. It's really light, but there we go. That is what we will be doing after we do each video. So I hope you enjoy it. Here, from me to you, is Hyrule Field to Dodongo Cavern. Oops. Okay, so this is the exact same spot that we ended our last video because I am making this right after. Because I was uploading my video and I thought, you know what? It's midnight. It's midnight in a lot of different places. I can't sleep. It's what I do. I don't really get a lot of sleep at night. So I decided I'm going to try and speedrun The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in one night. There is a trick that, depending on how many Stalfo that you defeat, they will get bigger if you defeat enough. There we go. We got Deku Seeds, which you can use in your slingshot. Now let's get a couple more Stalfos to appear. Come on, Stalfos. There they are. As you can see, they are getting bigger because they're the size of Link, and now they are a little bit taller. And you can see that one's huge, so that was fun to see. Same thing happens in many different places around Hyrule, which I will show you later in the game. Like in Gerudo Desert, in front of the Desert Colossus, there are levers, which are kind of like what the original, kind of like what some of the original enemies used to look like from the NES games. Here we go. Hyrule Castle, here we come. So we are headed to Hyrule Castle to see the princess. There's Milan. She will be a big part of the side quest that we are going to attempt in this game. Ow. Every time that I get hit by an enemy or run into something, I am going to say ow. Okay, so I did not know this, but it turns out that you can bribe the castle guard at the gate. No, I do not want to hear what you said again, because nobody likes you. Now go away. Fly away. Go. Okay, well, I don't know how to do it, and it might be just in the newer games, but you can bribe the castle guard with 10 rupees, and he will let you in. But otherwise, just climb the branch and the vine out here. Now, if you see where that boulder is, there is a fairy fountain there for after we get bombs. And now I am going to get seen by a castle guard and get kicked out. And then back over here, there's Milan, or Malin, whatever you would like to call her. Now I'm just going to set this. Well, okay, first I'm going to set my ocarina and my slingshot and then my egg. And now we are going to attempt this. So watch. Right here, through the patch of flowers, follow the path, and then in the back there is a cliff with some rocks that kind of make a ladder. And then you ploop down, and there are some rupees. Get out here. Here's Talon sitting here and sleeping. So in the meantime, I am going to get ready for this 2 minutes of boringness. I bet somebody's actually figured out a way to jump up there without having to do this. But I'm not that fancy. I mean, I could play the games and make videos about it. Okay, now we just stand here. Feel free to skip the next 30 seconds or so of this video. There it is. There's the sunrise. Yay, a chicken. Except it's not called a chicken. But what I don't get about Breath of the Wild is that they call them chickens when they're actually cuckoos. That kind of ruins the whole point of giving them a name if you're just going to call them chickens. Which brings me to another theory about Talon. He looks a lot like another famous video game character if you piece together some things about him. Comment in the section below who you think he is. And again, another tunnel. What is up with Nintendo and tunnels? They are everywhere. Yay, this is fun. Now we're just going to ignore this guard, because it's really not that hard. I don't know why people make such a fuss. I could stand right next to him and not be seen. It's not that hard. Not doing that. That would have been my time to go. Except, I don't want to get kicked out on my first try, so. Okay, this is our chance, right when they move. There's our chance right there. And there are some rupees down here if you want to get them. It's not that hard. But for the sake of speed running, I'm just going to go over the top. Here we go. I'm probably gonna get seen. Well, take chances, you won't always get seen. Now here's the harder part. Where did the guard go? He just, like, disappeared into thin air. Did you guys see that? Comment below if you saw that. See, there he goes again, just disappearing into thin air. There we go, everyone. We are now in the castle courtyard. Again, does this remind you of somewhere? Comment down below. Okay, here's another cutscene about Hyrule being created. You do not have to watch this if you do not want. This one's a little more orientated on the Triforce itself. I am going to see if I can do something kind of after this. There we go, our first Ganondorf. Well, technically not our first Ganondorf, but you know what I mean. By that I mean like in the timeline, not in actual games. So I could get how it would be a little bit confusing. I mean, seriously, just look at this. You can obviously tell that they got this design from another game for the N64. You can kind of tell. Comment down below what you think this game was kind of modeled after. And I'll give you another hint. In a minute after this cutscene type thing. And another thing, where does Zelda get this magical letter from? She has no paper, and she just stands there. It's not like she goes somewhere. Okay, I can't do it, but if you do it right, you should be able to see some pictures in the window. I think it's this. Yes, it's this one. There. Another hint. I mean, seriously, you guys should get it by now. There's 5 pictures. Hey, look, it's Impa. This game is not always grammatically correct, so keep that in mind. especially in some of these apostrophes. They are very not grammatically correct. I like his face when he first learns a new song. He's got that look of disgust. Here we are back in Hyrule Field. Now we are headed to Kakariko. And I will skip everything that is going on in Kakariko. If you would like to see me do this, leave a comment down below saying that you would like me to run through everything in Kakariko. Behind these bottles that I just broke, at night there is a Skulltula there if you would like to grab it on your way up. And when I am referring to the timelines, which I will do a lot in these games, do not refer only to the timelines and say, okay, well this is wrong what you said because this. Well, the timeline is messed up. I will explain that in a different video. These cutscene type things are much longer than I remember them. I were playing on my 3DS, I'd be done with Dodongo Cavern and already halfway through Lord Jabu Jabu. So that's another reason why you should play the more updated version of the game. But if you're going for nostalgia, it is great to play some of these older games. Again, there is some stuff that I can get up here, but I will show that in my Kakariko video. And right here, if you play a special song right here, you will get a special fairy, which I will show in my Kakariko video. Yay, Gorons. So many memories with the Gorons. And now, I have to waste all my time. Okay, so basically right now, I can't get to see the chief. So, I have to go... And you can hear the Lost Woods theme here. But I can't go through here because I can't pick up the bomb flowers, which would make this much easier. But instead, Nintendo made it so that I have to go all the way around. So basically what we're doing now is going back to Kokiri Forest, and then we are going to the Lost Woods, a third place that you could have gone. Nice. You can do a roll off the cliff and land like that without taking damage if you hold your control pad / stick forward and press the button that you would use to roll, which is the A button, as you hit the ground. Kind of something like this. And you don't have to press the A button, but I just like to do it. Okay, just had to check if my phone ran out of batteries, because it is really low on power, so. This music brings back so many memories. Man, do I feel old. Except, I'm only 12, so. Huh. Here we are, back to the Lost Woods. instead of going to where the Deku tree was or any of the buildings, we climb up this ledge. And now here's a cool trick I'm going to show you. Because in this next area, the Lost Woods, you can get lost easily, but I have memorized the layout. So you have to go right. I'm going to get something really cool here. If you hit I'm attempting to get, there we go. If you get 3 100s in a row, this Deku Sprout will appear and give you a, you'll see. There we go, we get a Deku Seeds bullet bag. Now we can hold 40 seeds. So left, right, oh come on, go away. I really don't like this guy if you can't already tell. Okay, so the layout is right, left, up, left, right. So we went right, left, now we're going to go right. Okay, that's where we came from. So we're going to go right, left, straight forward. Then we're going to go left and right. And then there's a wolf house right here. These are my least favorite enemies in the whole game because they can block your attacks. There we go. Ouch, by the way. And now there are some Deku Sprouts here along these areas, and these are different because you have to hit these with a sword, because the red ones are bad, the green ones are good. Now you could have gone either left or right, but I think it's easier to just go left. Ow. And here we are. We will be coming back here later in the game. Okay, so now we are going to head back to the home of the Gorons. And I am going to take a pit stop at this place right here. There is a fairy fountain here. And once you have a bottle and you are doing some stuff in a later portion of the game, that is a very helpful spot. And I would just like to say that I am not using any guidebooks or editing these videos so that it looks like I know all this stuff. Because I do know all this stuff. And if I can do this, you can do this. K-Pora Gabor really thinks he's helping, but he just slows down speed runs. I'm doing it. I'm going backwards. There we go. I went completely backwards out of the Lost Woods. And if you don't have time to walk forward, like climb down cliffs, you can most certainly backflip. It will get you to where you want to go faster. I am not saying that you have to backflip or that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that you can if you want, and it's just a cool thing you can do. It is about 3 o'clock in the morning. It is Friday. This is a good day. It is a clear day in Hyrule. It is a good day to go adventuring. Ow. Gorons really need to look where they're going. So be careful of the Gorons. And right here, where that boulder is, you could blow it up and there's a sculpture there. And again, there is a sculpture in there. No, everybody's always making fun of this part and saying that it's one of the weirdest parts of the game. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. I'm used to playing on my 3Ds. Okay, I got it now. Because on the 3DS, it doesn't have one of these yellow C sticks. It has an L, an R, an X, a Y, and an A button. And they're in the shape of an ocarina, so it is much easier. Here's the fun part. Okay, my B button is not working. Sorry, it's not working. Okay, I don't know why my C stick's not working. Sorry if my controller is kind of acting up. I need to get a new controller. There we go, we can now pick up bomb flowers. Okay. Thank you for watching part 2 of my video. This will be it for today. And for part 3, we'll be going into the Dodongo cavern. Thank you very much.